Welcome back to Football Kings. Today is Sunday, and if it's not already clear to most people, Erling Haaland has to be the best striker in the world. With the way he's scoring goals, it almost seems like when he's one on one with your keeper, you have to just hold your breath because most likely
He finds
he
his
would
way to
score.
even be. He
So
just finds a way to beat that defense, no matter how you do it.
yeah, Erling
It's
Haaland is
crazy.
is is really good. He's really good. That's what I can say. Today we'll be talking about Liverpool. We'll be talking about Nuno. We're talking about Wolves and the relegation form that they are in, and of course Erling Haaland. Erling Haaland is very impressive. There's really nothing to say other than he's the best in the world right now in that position. I
Mm.
mean, there are a lot of really, 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 really good. Who is Turan Turan?
Who is Turan? What's that?
No, the person that gave Turan Turan. What was your old account before you created this one? So we know. But then yeah, this is really impressive. What he has done. I mean, what he has been doing so far. He scored about 25 goals, about 25 goals so far in all competition. Oh, Javi, welcome back, welcome back. I remember you. Javi 22. Javi, welcome to the stream. It's been a minute. It's been a very long time since you came back,
Oh
since you
my
were
god,
here.
that's long.
Um,
That's long.
Javi, welcome back. So it's impressive, right? What Erling Haaland has been doing so far. So big up to him, and the amount of goals he has scored so far this season. I remember when
It's
AB said
ridiculous.
in a previous stream that
Ridiculous.
Haaland could score up
Scores
to
40 goals.
50 goals. I think AB said like
Was
maybe
it
50
50? Say?
goals. I think up to, yeah, I think he said like 50 goals, and so
And
he's
Manchester City
already
wins the Premier League title.
he's already 25. He's already halfway there. We're not like halfway through the season.
26 goals
Yeah, he's
in
already
all
more than halfway there.
competitions.
And we're not. I mean, maybe he said 50 league goals. Maybe he said that, but he has 13 league goals also. So
Mm.
it's impressive. That's what you can say. I don't know what you think about
Mm.
Erling Haaland, but for me, I feel like he's the best right now in that position. That nobody comes close. Because usually people complain that he doesn't do the work, like he just waits for the
He does
ball.
he
But now
does
he
everything.
does
He
everything. He
he's
helps in the build up, and he also finishes
mm.
it. So the only other person that is coming close to doing that is Harry Kane. And well,
I think for me the only difference between him and Harry Kane is Harry Kane just has more experience under his belt. They are
hmm,
almost the same. But Haaland, I watched him today and I was like, God, this brother is good. The
mhm.
Haaland we're seeing this season is totally different from the one we saw last season. You always saw Guardiola complaining. Do you get one or two? They win. This one, like, what would Guardiola complain about?
Mhm.
The hold up play is ridiculous. Even I saw him not make someone. Just like, and the speed. The problem with Haaland is the problem with marking that kind of striker is he's strong, he's tall, he's fast, and he
Mhm.
has good finishing. It's very hard to have all those combinations in one person. You talk about Wotemada, right, of Newcastle.
Yeah.
He's not as fast. He's strong, sort of, but not as strong. Do you get what I'm saying? Skillful but Haaland has everything. Defensively, it still helps his team. Do you get what I'm saying? So I don't know. But let me tell you one other player that impressed me in the City game. Should I tell you?
Yeah.
I was critical about this guy yesterday,
Oh, Ryan
and I
Cherky.
said, ah, immediately he gave that assist. I just like, God, why is it that when I criticize players,
They
when I
they do well.
then the next thing they now start to do well? Why?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
Ah, God, Shecky was good. I need
Mhm.
to applaud him. Like the good thing about Shecky with those, if it was somebody else, probably Haaland don't get those, but the time he got it, all those the assist was one touch.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? One touch, like it came to him and one touch to Haaland immediately.
Mhm.
I'm
I
not
think
saying I know SSB say no, he's not sold on Shecky, but I think when he does well, let's just give it to him. He did well today. Do you get? But one of the criticisms I of he lost a lot of balls. One of the criticisms I've always had of Sheki too is when things get hard for City, would he show up? Do you get what I'm saying? It's not just about when things are going rosy. Do you get what I'm saying? You we see your flair and everything. When things are hard, would we see Sheki then?
I don't
Do you
understand. I don't
think?
understand like you having this expectation of like when things are hard, when things are good.
No, no. What
I think
I
you can
mean, no,
separate. I
no,
think the two can be
no.
separated when having this conversation. I think we can have this conversation and
Okay.
say Cheki is a
Mm.
very good player. He's a talented player.
He's a
Full stop.
he's a good player.
And
Yes.
that's it, right?
No,
I don't
he's
want
a
us to
good
say
player,
when
but
things are hard, will he show up
no,
in
no,
terms
no,
of
but
putting him
no, no.
down and his
Kingsley,
ability and stuff like
Kingsley.
that.
No, I'm
I
not
mean,
putting him down.
Bournemouth were a tough side for
I'm
City
not
to play,
I'm
right? But
not
then
putting him
he showed
down.
up.
I'm
He
not
did well.
no, no. Kingsley, no. I'm not putting him down. I've watched a lot of players in the
Mhm,
past that they say they have talent. This we've seen it. Even
mhm,
dribbling. Dribbling doesn't mean you have talent. Football intelligence is what sets you apart.
mhm.
Do you get those?
Do you feel like Cheki has football intelligence?
Wait, why I commended him today is
Mm,
those one touch assists.
yeah.
Because if he did not give him at that time, Manchester City will probably lose this game, or Haaland will have those two opportunities. Do you get what I'm saying? De
Mhm,
Bruyne has left. There's a shoe to fill. You can argue that the Foden wants to fill that shoe, but Foden helped them. Foden was good today, but we must commend. If it was Foden, I'm not sure. I'm not sure Haaland will get those kind of assists.
mhm,
Let's see, maybe on a good day, maybe Foden, but I was surprised.
mhm,
Put it that way. But that said, right? There's a level. Why I say that also, I know it's not good to compare. You talk of De Bruyne, the level at which De Bruyne operated before he left is different. Whether they are in a tight corner, they are not in a tight corner. De Bruyne can elevate the game to a whole different level. So that's what I'm expecting. To whom more is given, more is expected. That's just the thing with Shaky. Do you get what I'm saying?
I think it's
If it's a
okay.
if it's a an example is if it's someone like Soboslai now,
Mm.
I know, so you know what Soboslai would do. He's hardworking. He hardly loses the ball most of the time. He will press. Do you get what I'm
I
saying?
think I agree with Fox's comment. Like Cheki
Yeah,
has talent and intelligence, and
yeah,
will never be an issue with him. It's discipline and
yeah.
consistency. Time will tell.
It's
And
what
that
I'm
that is
saying. Yeah, yeah.
but the way you are saying it is anyways,
No, that's
the
what
way
I'm
I understood what you were
saying.
saying was different from
Yeah.
maybe the way you were trying to what you're trying to say.
No,
But
no,
what
no.
I
It's
was
what
trying to say is
I'm saying.
like this
Mm,
guy is a very talented player and he has the IQ. The reason why I'm saying this is there were certain moments in the game where he's in a tight corner, he still gives a pass. That pass,
mm,
if Petrovic doesn't come off his line, or if the
mm,
defender doesn't make that last tackle, he's getting to Haaland. Right?
mm,
He
mm,
was
mm,
I don't
mm,
know if you noticed him making all those kind of passes. Right? You cannot compare
mm,
Cheki to De Bruyne because those two are kind of different in the way
mm.
they play, the way they operate. Cheki
Yeah.
is a to me when I think of Cheki, I think of a playmaker. I think of a proper playmaker that is very good with his feet, can carry the ball
Yeah.
forward, can dribble when he needs to,
Mm,
and can give a good pass, right?
mhm,
So the profile is, I mean, of course, De Bruyne too has some of those things, but when you think of how good Chucky is on his feet, he's how skillful
mm,
he is on his feet in terms of even him being his dribbler, right? Because he could dribble
mm,
and take people on if he wanted to. There's just so
mm.
much he offers in his game, right? I can understand SSB saying he's
Yes.
a luxury player, but that
And
luxury comes
but
from the point of maybe discipline, consistency, staying fit, grinding out in tough games. But we've not yet seen him
yeah.
in those moments, right? So we
And
have to
and
just wait and
the
see.
and the good the other thing I noticed in the game is immediately Sheki left, the attack was dead. Not dead, but there was no that how do I don't know what I'm there's that unpredictability was not there
Yeah,
anymore. You could predict every single movement,
yeah.
right? So now with what Foxy is saying, consistency. That's what I was trying to. That's the word I was looking for. Where
Mhm.
it's not just in the games like this where you expect the good times, bad, good every single time,
Yeah.
no matter the game. We know that's why I brought up the example of Soboslai. You know what Soboslai will give.
Mm-hmm.
Game A, game B, game is almost regular in what Soboslai will bring to the table. So that's what we need from Sheki now. Do you get? I was critical of him yesterday, saying, "Oh, he's not." But today I was amazed. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah, good,
Yes.
good game.
Thank you. Thank you. Is Ben Alpha I was thinking of Ben
Mm.
Alpha. It was another player that ah the guy
Um,
was really good. Discipline was an
Harvey,
issue.
Harvey saying Checky played well, but I'm not sure if he fits the City system. How does he not fit the City system? I think he fits City system. I think he fits in well. How does he not fit in? Yeah,
Um, I'm not really sure what Harvey is saying, but in terms of maybe what Harvey is saying is, before Guardiola always wanted to box in players and make them play a certain way.
mm-hmm,
But I think Guardiola he's moved away from that. The way I'm looking at him now, I think old age has caught up with him where yeah, exactly. He
mm,
got it. He doesn't he wants you to do a particular way, a particular style. Do you get what I'm saying? So, but I think Pep himself is getting more flexible.
mm-hmm,
He is, because you look at the way he plays. Today was just mid block, perfect for bomb. That was a huge trap. Mid block, there's spacing behind when Bournemouth come into that, and Bournemouth were trying to do mid block, but
mm-hmm,
there was much space inside Bournemouth, right? So for them to explore. So I think Guardiola has moved away from being extremely systematic.
mm-hmm,
Do you get? And someone like Grealish, that's why you can say maybe Grealish didn't really strive. But Sheki was just exploring himself, was just making things happen. Do you get what I'm saying? Like if you the Bournemouth game, he felt like he had no chains on. He was just,
mm.
I don't know if you get what I'm saying. I
But
think Pep has moved away from that, but
but
yeah.
SSB, you can also spin it the other way and say, in a game like the Arsenal game, if Checky is
Mhm,
on his game, the tides could
mhm.
turn. Because if Checky is on
But
his
he can
game,
pick out the
he
pass.
can pick
He
out a
can pick out
pass,
the
he
pass.
can draw
Yeah.
a lot of fouls. That kind of
Mhm.
player is very dangerous when they are on their A game, right? It can go either way. It can be a game of like, because that whole game with City, it got to a
Mhm.
point where City, they were not really that creative. They didn't really want to be on the ball that much. They gave Arsenal the ball and they were good to sit back, right? Because they didn't want to concede. But in a game where there's a lot of creativity in the game, it's end to end. You think of when
Yeah.
City will play Arsenal and De Bruyne is there. There's just there's just something there that is like, hey, I don't, I'm Arsenal will be a little scared because anything that happens that makes De Bruyne have the ball from a counter-attacking situation, the ball is going
Anything. He can
straight
pick
to
out
Haaland's
any
leg.
single
He can pick
any
out
and he can
anybody.
pick, my God, De Bruyne.
So that's why I'm like, you I don't know. You can never tell. Say Kingsley, would you have preferred Czech instead of Yates? We were in for both players at some point. I actually looking at what Czech is doing
I'll
now. I
prefer
actually would have
Sheikh
preferred Czech
because
because
he's cheaper. Not because
yes,
of anything.
he's
He's
cheap.
cheaper.
No, no, he's cheaper.
Yeah.
Plus, I feel like
Mm,
he would be able to play that 10 position for us very well. To be honest, you don't
mm.
think you would have taken Vets? I don't
Okay,
know.
it
I would have
depends.
taken
It depends
Czechy.
on,
I would
so
have
so
taken
the
Czechy
thing is
for the
the way
amount
I
of
look at
price. I would have taken Czechy actually.
yeah, the only reason, me, I'm always on bargains.
Mm,
The only reason I'll take Sheki over
mm.
Viets is because of price. Sheki costs how much? How much did Sheki cost? Maybe
I think it
40
was like
million.
60 of
Was it
60
60?
or
Was it
50
up to
million.
60? Was cheap. Sheki
Or
was really
40
cheap.
million. Yeah.
Do
Let me
you
check
get?
the
So
price. Let me check.
you can buy Sheki and even go and buy Adam Watson. Do you get what I'm
I was
saying?
thinking
For
Czechia
the
and another
price of
person. Oh, Czechia was
yes.
36 million, 36 million euros. I
Exactly.
mean,
So how
36
much is
million
that?
euros is cheap. SSB,
Cheap,
36 million
cheap.
euros. You get
Yes.
36 million
So
euros and you buy like a DM or
yeah,
something. Buy a
yeah.
DM, buy a
So
defender.
that's what I'm saying.
Buy
So
spend the
I will
money on
pick
Isak
the
Ekitike.
only the only reason I'll pick Sheki because what do you the only reason I'll pick Sheki, to be honest, is that price. Right? I'll pick Sheki for the price because 110 is a lot of money. You see what Caicedo is doing. Do you get that
But SSB
100 and
can't
something?
can't that
The 100,
dangerous.
The
The off the ball.
100. Wait, we'll come to that of the boys. It's been an issue even before where he came from. The I say off the ball. The 110. Do you get when you pay 110 for a player,
Mm,
he should come and ball. No excuses. Do you get?
mhm,
You can give him time, but it's also you see someone like Caicedo, you see Fernandez. Those
mhm,
guys are balling now. Do you get? You can't say the money is wasted. No,
mhm,
Rice is balling. The money is not wasted. Do you get? But when for Viet now, when you come and everybody's thinking, oh, so we're still watching and still waiting. But to Sheki, the issue even with his previous coach, he had that issue of the ball. He just walks
mhm,
defensively. He had some disciplinary issues before, but I think Pep will put him in place. Pep doesn't tolerate that, right? So we'll see. He says checking off the ball is not good. I have known this guy for years. He should have had years, gone to a bigger club a couple of seasons ago, but didn't due to his camp and lack of discipline. You know, Chelsea wanted to sign him.
mm,
We actually wanted to sign Sheki before we signed Kopama. You know that. Sheki
interesting.
was our main target. Like we had several discussions with Sheki's agent, but you know one thing, our technical directors, the way they had
Mm,
the reports released that is of indiscipline, and they decided to pull out.
mm.
Do you get? And that indiscipline is
I really
especially
want to
off
know
the ball.
the
Yeah,
indiscipline issues that
yeah,
were reviewed
yeah.
with Checky. Like I want to know the stories. Like what did he do? No, but keep talking. I'll
Yeah,
find.
yeah. So find it, but he says Sheki is a player that can only play in certain games for City. He's a liability out of. It's the same thing Fox is even saying. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's the same thing I'm saying. When there are games where it becomes so hot, it becomes so difficult. Are we going to see him in those games? In a game like this, it's perfect for him. You know why? Bournemouth want to play. They want to express themselves.
So basically, what
Do
I'm
you get
seeing
what
here
I'm
is they say Ryan Checky has faced persistent rumors and concern about perceived attitude and disciplinary issues, primarily related to a lack of defensive effort, tactical
saying?
indiscipline, and an inflated ego from being a youth prodigy. Because of course, he's a very talented guy. So, however, he and those who know him well have strongly
Mhm.
denied these claims, attributing them to misunderstandings or media fabrications. Right? They say he's been labeled, Czech has often been labeled as a player who is hard to deal with or difficult to coach. He publicly refuted this, stating that people who actually know him are surprised by how different he is from his public image. Right. So I don't know what started this rumor, but I can understand like him not wanting to do much. You know, we have those players that like walk in games, right? They don't really want to drop back and
Osiazigo.
they don't want to drop back and
Yeah.
do that and
Mm,
do the
mm,
defensive work and everything. They just want to work
mm.
in games and everything. But I don't know. I really don't know. There are different kind of
Yeah.
rights.
You
He's
know,
very
let me tell you
arrogant.
something.
Is he
The
really
thing is,
arrogant or this is
the
media
thing
fabric?
is,
This is just media.
no, he is. He
How
is.
do
Even
you
in
know
the
he
French
is?
camp.
How do you know he is? What was the reports that came out
Kingsley,
that said he was?
even in the French camp too, there were rumors that came out.
But these are
So
rumors, right?
there's no smoke without fire, Kingsley. I'll
I
give you
don't
an example.
understand. I don't understand because
When
we've not seen a clear story. For example, let me tell you
when
why I'm saying this. For
yeah,
Duran, for John Duran, right? The
yeah.
disciplinary issue was he trashed up a place.
No, there
There's
were rumors apart from that,
well,
fighting
no,
and all.
but there was
It
you
was
don't
there,
understand. No, but you get
right?
what I'm saying. Like for a
Yeah,
player like John Duran, that you guys did not
yeah,
sign him. You guys did not
yeah.
sign him because there were reports that came out that he did trash up his last place he rented, throwing
Partying,
partying
all
and
this
stuff like
kind
that.
of thing. Yeah,
That's
yeah, yeah, yeah,
clear. For Rashford,
yeah,
Rashford when I was at United was going to clubs. There's evidence
yeah,
there.
yeah,
For
yeah,
Sancho, you can see evidence that okay, he has all this
yeah.
nightlife and all this kind of partying
So
life.
what evidence
But
are you
for
looking for,
Turkey,
Sheki?
where is the
Matches that we
evidence?
watch,
apart from
matches
him
that we watch
apart
that we
from him
see him
walking
front.
on the pitch, okay, yes, he's walking on the
It's
pitch.
there now.
Apart from that, is that the only reason why we're saying he's arrogant?
No, okay, if you feel so, but
No, I'm not arguing. Do you get where I'm coming
that's
from?
not.
I don't
I
know if you get where
understand
I'm
what
coming
you
from,
are being
but okay.
investigative. I understand your side where you are being trying to be investigative and trying to say. Oh
Foxy,
my
man.
god!
Foxy, you're dealing with
Like,
the Colombians. You're dealing with
oh
the
my
Colombians.
god!
Ah, man, that's funny. Harvey is saying that he's very arrogant. Harvey, do you have like stories that you can share so that we can know like where is this rumor coming from? I just want to get to the bottom
In,
of this.
in the
Right?
French
SSB,
camp, there were complaints about him being arrogant. Now I'll explain something to you. The difference.
really? Okay,
Now,
let me keep
when
talking. Mm,
being a youth prodigy, sometimes
yeah,
it can get into a player's head,
of course.
and they
Lamine
believe
Yamal,
maybe yes,
we all
yes, yes.
know. Yeah,
But
of
you
course, it
now look at
can.
even Hazard, right? When Conte came, one of the, how do I say it now? Initially, when Hazard came to Chelsea, Hazard doesn't even train well normally. We know that he doesn't like
Mhm,
training. He just want to play. Do you get? Now, when he came to Chelsea, he didn't like tracking back.
mhm.
He hated tracking back. When Mourinho came, Mourinho enforced that he has to track back. Hazard had to learn defending. Do you get what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Tracking back, winning the balls. Then Conte came. Then after Conte left, even during the time of Conte, even Mourinho, you see the way Hazard tracks back and even collects ball clean, very clean,
Mhm.
like a defender, like someone that plays midfield. He'll collect the ball from you because he's very good at ball manipulation, right? He collects the ball from you and he's gone. So he Hazard improved his game. Do you get what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So Sheki as a person, if there have been complaints about that, tracking
Guys,
back,
do you know where this complaint is
he
coming? Do you know where this is coming
was
from,
even
guys?
tracking.
Do you know
Today he was tracking back.
let
Today he
me
was
not tell you, let me
tracking.
not tell you why it's good for
Yeah.
us to get to the bottom of this thing.
Okay.
This rumor,
Let's go now.
exactly. Thank you. Said
Yeah.
Leon. Thank you very much. How old was he then? That's where you
Mhm.
need to start from. So
Yeah.
let us connect the dots. Let's join it like a
Okay.
thread. So
Yeah.
Czech is a young prodigy.
Yeah.
He's a young boy, right? If
Yeah.
you're young and you're a
Mm.
prodigy, of course, during your teenage years and everything, you're still a kid. Let's believe it or not,
Mm-hmm.
someone like Lamine Yamal, is 18 years old, is still a kid, right? He still
Yeah.
thinks like a
Yeah. Yeah.
teenager.
Yeah. Yeah.
Him
Yeah.
being highly rated in the world and everything
Yeah.
will come with a certain level of arrogance, right?
Yeah.
Or an inflated sense of confidence,
Yeah.
overconfidence that can seep into being egotistical and being
Yeah.
arrogant. This is
Yeah.
common. This can be common with child prodigies, unless you're Messi. It can be common with you being a child
That's
prodigy.
too humble.
You're not
Mm-hmm.
careful. You're not careful, right?
Mm. Even
So
Palm myself. Mm-hmm. All of
yeah.
them are like that.
So
Yeah.
the reports of his arrogance and his specifically lack of
Mm-hmm.
his defending ability, which means he's not tracking back, he's working in games. All
Mm.
these rumors started when he was under 21.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
Being under 21 camp, it
Mm.
started during that time, and it has followed
Mm.
him till I don't know how old he is now right now, but I can check. We can check his age, but it has followed him
No more
since that
keep
time,
talking.
right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So to me, we really can't keep judging Turkey moving forward with things that we've heard from the past.
He's 22.
22.
Today
So
he was
let's say
tracking back.
a
Today he was
year or two
tracking
ago.
back.
Let's say a year
Yeah.
or two ago, this
Yeah.
was something
Yeah.
that was happening, right? The rumor is
Mm-hmm.
saying that he wants to be seen as a maverick player, which means since I'm the most talented person here, I don't want to
Mm.
run track back, right? I want to just
Mm-hmm.
wait for the ball to get to me, do something skillful. He's a
Mm-hmm.
kid. It's like, okay,
Mm.
since I'm a maverick player and I'm skillful, maybe instead of
Mm.
giving a decisive pass, he dribbles,
Mm.
right? That will come with time and experience. Today, we watched him give a one-touch pass to Haaland, a nice assist, right?
Yeah.
You can see what he was doing on the pitch today. So
Mm.
yes, every single player will have things they need to improve in their game. At some point in time, Haaland was not contributing to a build-up play.
Oh
Now
my
he
God.
is.
Don't remind me of the movement of Haaland.
The
I'm,
only reason why I'm saying this,
I'm
guys,
being
is because
haunted by it.
the only reason why I'm saying this is we might
Mm.
have hesitations about Turkey, but then
Mm.
let us wait and see what happens. Let's not judge too soon. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that he doesn't have all these things. I agree with you guys,
Are you
but
serious?
let's see what happens. Let's not judge too soon.
Yeah.
So Turkey
Yeah.
went
Yeah.
through a
Yeah.
rough patch and demanded to go back to youth
To youth
academy.
team.
Yeah, because of what was. It's a whole
Oh
thing.
my
It's a whole
God.
thing. I can understand
Leave
that.
the senior team and go
I can
back to youth
understand that,
academy.
right? I can understand that because he's young, right? Under 21, right? I can
Mm.
understand in being under 21 and he wants to go back to youth team and all those kind of things. So, say Leon had a protest once, all the players went over to see them. He went straight down to the tunnel, straight down the tunnel. Yeah, all those things. I mean, the media will always take it as, oh, yeah, you went straight down the tunnel. Why did you? Media will always blow things
Turkey is
out.
arrogant. Even in the
Are
French
you
camp, there
saying this?
were
Which of
reports.
French cap way? because the only
Okay,
French camp
Kingsley.
thing
You
we are
know, you
seeing
know what,
here.
we
They
will
say,
say. You
okay,
know
let
what?
me read this out for you.
You
There were
know, okay,
rumors
read
and
it out.
concerns about Ryan Cherki's attitude and arrogance within French football circles, including some observations from the national team's camp. These issues mainly related to his perceived lack of defensive work rate, a tendency to want to be a maverick player, which I already highlighted on, right,
Yeah,
and the
yeah,
difficulty
yeah, yeah.
accepting being benched earlier, accepting difficulty accepting being benched earlier
Mm-hmm.
in his career at Lyon. Earlier in the keyword there is earlier in his career at Lyon, right?
Okay.
They say so now the national team observations, his mentality was reportedly noticed in the French national team camps, likely
Mm.
at the under 21 level, contributing to why
Mm-hmm.
he didn't feature as much as expected early on, right? But
Mm-hmm.
he has gone back to say,
Yeah.
hey, you don't know me well, you're misjudging me. These stories are made up. And of course, PR will go back and forth. His camp will always
Mm-hmm.
want to protect him and protect his image in the public space. But people, media will always do what media wants to do. They need to sell stories. So I think
Mm-hmm.
we need to wait and see Cherky at City.
We are what waiting and seeing, Kingsley.
That's my
The
own take.
different,
You
the
guys, I know
different
you guys have
thing.
your opinions. I'm just
Yeah,
giving my
yeah,
take.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And you are right, because you know what I think. You say Checkley briefly trained with Chelsea and traveled with them to play in a youth tournament. He behaved poorly, and Leon
Mm.
tried to sue Chelsea for playing him as he was legally a Lyon player still. Wow,
It's,
wow,
it's, it's just let's
wow.
just
That's
see.
crazy. Yeah, yeah. But the thing is,
He said if Cherky was benched
I
like
think
Viet, how would Cherky react? But Cherky
you know
has
what
been benched by City so many times. Oh.
you know what I not really. You know what I
But
think?
but also
He's been injured. He's been
Viet and
injured.
if you compare what Cherky is doing and what
Mhm.
Viet was given a lot of opportunities by Liverpool. He was played in a lot of
Liverpool.
games.
Okay, okay.
Let's
Okay,
be honest.
let's
He was
be
played in a lot
let
of games.
the truth is for Sheki, now it depends on the manager. Why I say that is because
Mm,
I've had a player that previous season from under 11 when he before he moved to under 12. I know he's not related, but they complain, oh, this person he has an attitude problem. There was even a game where he scores goals, he's really good, he's a winger, right? The guy just left the pitch, just
mm.
walk off the pitch and went to the bench, say he's not playing. Do you get what I'm saying? I was his coach for one full season. Do you get what I'm saying? Before the previous year, there was complaint that he doesn't like defending, he just stand. Do you get what I'm saying? So in the season where I was his coach, you see the way he was working hard. Working, he was like really say working hard. He wants to play. He never backed down. And the other coach, he was the other one of my coaching staff was his coach in the previous season. I was like, what did I do to this guy? I'm like, he just needs to understand the game more and how important he is when he doesn't do a certain role. Do you get? And he's not tolerated here. Do you get what I'm saying? So it just depends on the coach. And if you don't, and sometimes people, coaches too, if you blow out something out of proportion, that's not good too. The media hears about it. Do you get what I'm saying? Your relationship with him at the end of the day becomes so messy. You don't get the best out of the player. Do you get what I'm saying? So for Sheki,
Okay.
I just think there's an extra level, and I'll say it right. SSB calls him a luxury player. He's a luxury player, but he needs to be consistent. That's what we want to see. We want to be sure that if he plays in A, B, C, D, E, no matter the match he plays, what he did against Bournemouth, at least he gives us close to. Do you get what I'm saying? Close to. With the talent he has, he should be doing more. Do you get what I'm saying? So yeah, you heard
Okay.
about
Let's
you
let's
see
move on.
Sheki has an ego. He wants to win, but instead of accepting criticism at times in Lyon, he would have the attitude that everyone's fault rather than his own fault. Anyways, yeah. Wolves
Let's see what
manager has
happens
been
at
sacked.
let's see what happens at City. Yeah, Wolves manager finally after they gave him a new contract, they finally sacked him. Yeah, to be fair, he deserved to be
45
sacked.
days
Two
ago.
points,
You think so?
2 points in,
Mm,
in 10 games.
10, 10 games.
It's crazy.
Man, that's
I think
bad.
they I think they gave him they what's the
Hmm.
difference between coaching and criticism? There's a difference, right? There's a difference between coaching and
I
criticism.
think okay, there's
Like,
actually a thin line. But so criticism is when you say, oh, what you've done is wrong. Do you get what I'm saying? But
mm,
when you are coaching someone, you need to explain to them from a feedback and learning perspective.
yeah.
Oh, I don't think we should. Okay, an example is, let me give you an example. For us to correct a player that wasn't tracking back, you are not tracking back and they scored us. There are two ways. If I'm to criticize the player, I say, oh, it's because you were not tracking back. That's why we conceded. That's
Mm,
criticism. Another way to handle it would be like, oh, player A, we need to work on your defensive aspect of the game. I think that
yeah.
will make you a better player. Push you a level up, right? So what I want from you is that in this off the ball, when you lose the ball here, I want you to fight and get that ball back for me. Can you do that? Can you do that? The player will say,
Mm,
yes. Can you? Yes. So I want to see you in training now. Let's go. Let's go. You lose the ball. If he's standing or not doing something that you want him, you expect for him to do, you remind him again, like, oh, you've lost the ball. Run, get that ball. I need some aggression. Go, 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 go. The player automatically, what have you done?
mm,
You've
yeah.
corrected that issue. But if you just tell him, oh, it's because you were not tracking back, we considered. That might be true. But you telling the player that you've killed the, how do I say it now? You've killed a
Almost,
part of that player.
yeah. Okay. Okay.
So
Fair enough.
that's the thin line between coaching and criticism.
Mm,
Do you get? For coaching, you want the feedback, you want to correct something, but at the same time, you want to show them to me, I just feel showing them practically. Most times I don't play match game, but I play like um videos of games. Let them see the effect. They say, oh, what was wrong there? You say, oh, this guy lost the ball and he didn't run. You didn't put the player down or anything, right? Say big game at Fulham and he was on the bench instead of
and he has Joao Gomez slash Andre on the bench. He said he puts Agbado, who's been a disaster and error prone all season, and he gets sent off. As a manager, you live and die by your decisions. That's true.
yeah.
Yeah, he was at 2 points in 10 games. There
But,
was no way.
Joao Gomez and Andre is really good, especially for their midfield. Do you
Mm.
get?
So who do you think will be
I
the next?
don't know.
Who is the next coach?
I don't know, but they've been on this cycle.
Hmm.
All right, they've been on this cycle of they sell their. I explain the cycle to you. They get
Yeah.
saved. They get saved. They bring a manager in. They get saved. Summer they sell players. They buy players that are not up to standard.
Yeah.
So much expectation on this new guy. He doesn't do well. They sack him. Get another person. They get saved. They've been on that cycle. I think it's
Mm.
a Big Sam brother. Is it Big Sam? Oh my God, I hope not. I hope it's not Big Sam. I hope it's not Big Sam.
Wait, Postecoglou.
No, we saying Posokoglu.
Did you guys think Postecoglou will come back?
No, no, please, no. He can't go to that Wolves team. No. That will be a dent on his coaching card. That one, he will never coach again
I
forevermore.
saw I saw a comment somebody saying Postecoglou can win the championship. I'm like, guy, do you guys really think Postecoglou will come and join this Wolves team?
No, I don't think so, no. Their players are not good enough for what he wants to do. But you know the funny thing,
Mm.
Wolves actually play attacking football. Do you get when this Victor Pereira came, they were playing really good football. Remember, they were playing really good football, right? So I don't know. I don't know. He's lost players, but Portuguese Joaquim will probably be a Portuguese coach. I think they'll get him. You
Mm.
know, and they have a Portuguese contingent, right? A lot of Portuguese players, Portuguese staffs.
People are saying Eric Ten Hag. Ten Hag is an option.
For
Brenda.
Wolves. For Wolves.
Wait, now let me read the options now. Gary O'Neill, Rob Edwards, Brendan Rodgers, Eric Ten Hag, Kevin Muscat, and Sergio I can't pronounce his
Consensao.
like Consensao. Yeah, I can't
Sergio
pronounce his
Cons
last name well.
Sergio
But yeah,
Consensao left them, right?
so
Consensao was the
do you
one
believe
that
it?
went
Who do
to
you believe it to
Benfica.
be?
Oh, you know what? Ange can't even be Ten Hag, no. Which other person did you call? Brendan Rodgers is a good coach, but I don't think he's. I don't
Wolves is too
know the
small,
mental.
or what?
I don't know the mental strength to put these guys. They need a real person that is dogged that can pull them out from where they are. They're in a big hole, a well. They
Mm,
need to be dug out, brought out. Do you get what I'm saying? Mentality has to change.
hmm.
The way they play has to change. Organization has to change.
But don't you think
It's a
this is
lot,
just
man.
it? Don't you feel like they might just get relegated because the other sides are very, I don't know. The other sides that have
You
come
know
to
what
the
I
league are
think.
actually very strong, like Sunderland, Leeds. They seem
That's
strong
what
for now. For
is
now,
is the way their coach set them up and the way they play. Do you
even
get what
Burnley
I'm
is
saying?
looking strong.
Yes, yes. So now, if you look at all those teams, even Leeds, maybe except Leeds, but you look at Burnley, you look at Sunderland, they have a very strong defensive setup, and
Mhm.
they in terms of set pieces, those teams. I don't know if Burnley uses set pieces, but I know Sunderland uses set pieces, right? But they have a solid base. It's built on defensive aspects, right? Wolves defensively, they are horrid. They are horrid. They are horrid. Kingsley, I watched that Burnley game from 2-2, the third goal they conceded, and
Mhm.
that image is still in my mind. I'm like, these are players on they're playing at in Premier League level, senior level. They are not youth team players, they're not under 15s, they are not under 18s, senior men. There was a throw, and I counted, I had to pause the stream, pause it, and counted the amount of players. Kingsley, on this
Mm,
side of the throwing line, this is the pitch. Let's say this is the pitch. On this
mm.
side, I counted 8 people. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. Then 2 people on this side. Brother, what happened? Burnley just won the throw here. Passed the ball to, they just switched the ball over to somebody here. And that brother just went, picked out a pass. And so defensively, they are not good enough. They've been awful. You say Wolves have good players to get them out, but it's only 10 games gone. I think
Hmm.
fixing that defense is the biggest. They create chances, right? It's different when you look. Did you watch Thomas Frank's comment? They are started to criticize him. Oh, he's on the hot seat now.
Yeah, they are saying that his playing style is
Hey,
archaic.
mm,
I don't know why. I
God.
don't know why sports fans feel that way. I don't know why they feel that way.
Why I
But
don't like. I don't like criticizing fans, right? But Thomas Frank say, I have never coached a team. He's never coached a team in his entire life that their chance creation was that low, 0.05.
damn,
Do you know what 0.05 is? They didn't
no,
even
no
they were
chance
not in no, there was no chance of them ever.
even getting a goal.
It was bad. It
But anyway,
was
speaking
bad.
about how bad Wolves are, West Ham too.
Yeah.
They're actually not even in the
Kingsley.
best place right now,
Foxy,
right?
please come to the front of the line. They won today.
Yeah, West Ham won
They
today.
won today.
They beat
Yeah.
Tsunami. They
Oh
beat
gosh.
Newcastle. The
Foxy,
Tsunamis.
come to the
The
front of
Tsunamis
the
will not be
line.
happy with that.
But they
So
had Kingsley was a big fight. Did you watch the game?
I watched the game. I watched the game.
Oh,
But come on. I
oh,
mean,
what would you say? What
I
would you
don't
say
know. I
about
don't know.
no, no, talk
I would
about
say one thing. I would say one thing. I feel like Newcastle could have done better in the game. To be
in
honest,
what
New,
aspects? In what aspects?
did you guys think Waitemade was a downgrade? See, after 10 games last season, Wolves were bottom with 3 points, so only 1 point difference. So I don't know. I just feel like the way Newcastle played, to me, at some point, I didn't. I don't know. I don't know.
How
I
were
don't
you
know.
feeling?
I don't know. When I look at the game just felt very. At some point, it feels very even to me. I would think that Newcastle will come to
Yes,
that
it
game
was.
and dominate,
Yeah,
right, and actually
yeah.
blow West Ham out of the way. But the game feels very even, almost like they had some chances, but West Ham had some chances. They had some, but
End to
West Ham
end.
had some
It was
chances. It
end
was
to end at the
weird.
start.
I was not expecting it to
Yeah,
be that way. And then
yeah.
even for Solskjaer to like have a goal at the end that got cancelled, I'm like, what?
But Foxy is saying it's a very expected result. I don't know what that means when you say expected results. To lose to West Ham.
Say Eddie
Do you
Howe
get
might
say
be a
Eddie Howe?
tournament manager. His style cannot excel in a league.
Um, they are,
Oh,
anyways, we need to.
extend the show
Why?
by
What
half an hour.
happened?
Oh, are you just coming now? AB, are you just joining the show now? He said, look at a waveform. Not
From
surprising. We have we
I
have been
mean
horrendous.
horrendous. Oh, is it away
I
from that
see.
you're
You
talking
guys have
about?
been drawing away.
Yes, yeah,
Drawing.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, 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 yeah.
You see, I arrived late, man. AB.
Oh
Say
my
how we
God.
cannot handle Prem with Europe, lack of I said this. I said this during my prediction that
Yes,
Newcastle
yes,
always
yes, yes,
struggle with
yes, yes.
with
Yeah, you said it.
multiple games. They always struggle with midweek games and then weekend games. I think this is
Mm,
really a thing for them. And I don't see Newcastle finishing really high. When you were saying like
mm.
Newcastle finish, I can actually see United finishing above
Fifth.
Newcastle. I can actually see it. Believe it or not, I think
If you
United might.
think so,
Believe it or not, you guys are hearing this on this
mhm.
stream. I think United might go to Europe. I think they will go to Europe.
They will go to Europe. I put them at seventh. That's
I think
Europe.
they will go. I think they will go to
Do you
Europe.
get?
I think they go to Europa League.
Yeah,
You hear what I said? I said I think United will go to Europa League.
that's sixth position, right? Yeah, that's sixth position.
You don't believe? You don't sound like you believe.
No. It's possible. Let's see Tottenham, right? Eh, AB
West Ham
say
plays
West
good.
Ham played good. Yeah, yeah, yeah. They did. The thing about I loved about West Ham is they considered the first goal. They did not allow that to like they
Fact,
didn't
AB, you've been saying it for a while now.
what has
That
it been saying?
United. It's the United comments, right? AB, you're talking about United, right? I think AB is
Okay,
talking
yes,
about
yes, yes,
United. Like
yes.
United will finish will probably finish
In
higher
Europe,
than we
yeah.
expected. I think
Mm,
so because with the way Newcastle's away form is really messing them up. If United don't do that bad away, they draw,
mm.
they win away. They draw, they
Sometimes they
win
will
away.
mm.
But at
they
home, they are always
they're
winning.
winning,
It's hard to
then they
beat them
finish
at
their
home.
edge.
I think they finished in a
Mm.
good spot. See, I predicted 8 for us start of season and a
A
good
good cup run.
a good cup run. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Let's see what happens with that. Let's actually see what happens with that. But I mean, for Nuno, it's a good win for him. I think Nuno needed it.
My brother, you didn't see
Needed
him
it.
after the game.
He was happy.
Oh
He
my
was
God,
happy.
he's a for as a manager. Let me tell you why the context you don't understand. Postecoglou just went how many games? 5 Premier League games. He didn't win anything.
He didn't win any
Nuno,
in
this was
5.
Nuno's fourth one. He has a
Oh, fair,
he has a
fair.
point to prove. He has a
He
point to
does.
prove,
He
right?
does. And
So
then you think
that's it.
about Nottingham Forest that they've not won a game in their last 5 games.
Mm,
So at least for Nuno, for West Ham in their last 5, they've at least won a game. So
mm.
it's tricky. It's tricky because West Ham is above Nottingham Forest right now. West Ham is a point
Are you
above Nottingham
serious?
Forest. Yeah, in the
Oh
relegation
my.
zone.
Okay, but they are both in
They are
relegation
both in
zone.
relegation zone, just a point above. See, United to finish like top 6, if not top 5. Peggy Ball is back. I'm scared. Hmm. So we haven't won away since April. Are we
Mm.
as fans wanting him out? Really?
Since April. Wait, Newcastle has not won away since April. You
Since like
guys serious?
April? Are you serious?
West Ham is Burnley is close to relegation. Leeds too. They will still get dragged back. I honestly think Leeds will still go down. I think so. Leeds will still go down. They don't look strong enough. Sunderland, they should get enough points now. Now that they can. Oh, West Ham are 5 points away from the table now is very
Wow,
how do I
that's
say it
true.
now?
Newcastle have not won their last Premier League away since April. A 3-0 victory over Leicester. That's actually crazy.
Damn, that's
Wow. So
bad. Ah, Dara,
they've just
well,
been drawing and losing away. drawing and losing away. See, West Ham are 5 points away from us. That's actually wild. They actually are. Newcastle sit 13th on the table right now. Wow. Eddie Howe is struggling with this team. Struggling. But the problem with this is
Yeah. It's a
United.
combination of Europe.
The
That's the
combination
problem.
of Europe plus the problem is some teams that
Yeah.
you didn't expect to be strong are strong. They're not losing
Like
easy.
who? Like
Bournemouth is
who?
not losing easy. Bournemouth, this is their second loss of the
Mm,
season, right?
yeah.
You look
Sunderland
at
is not losing easy.
Sunderland, they're not losing easy. United, they're not
Mm,
really losing like that. United will just have what, two
mm.
L's. It's just two losses they've had.
Who is
Or
that?
United, how many losses have they had? Is it two or
So
three?
they've
Or
had
four?
more than Arsenal, Brentford,
Arsenal, Brentford, who else did they
United,
lose to? City. Okay,
Manchester
three.
City.
Who else?
Yeah.
Just three losses. Oh,
No, United has had more than that.
three losses and
It's
some
three, it's
draws.
three, it's three, it's three.
Three
Three
losses and
losses, two
draws.
draws, and 5 wins. Sunderland has had
Exactly.
two
Three
losses.
losses. Exactly. Three losses,
Same
two
thing
draws,
as
five wins.
Chelsea. Same thing as Chelsea.
Same thing. Yeah.
Same thing as
Same thing as
Tottenham.
Chelsea. Same thing as Chelsea. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
You get what I'm
yeah.
saying? So the only difference is the only why are they even sitting higher than you guys? I think it should be with goal difference also. It's
Goals,
goal
yeah.
difference. It's
We
goals.
scored more than them.
Right?
Yeah,
It's goals that is making them sit
yeah,
eight. But to be fair, United have the same record as Chelsea, and
yeah.
in the Sunderland they are yet to play. But Sunderland is playing Everton, right? So depending on how that game goes, maybe Everton win or that game ends in a draw.
Mm,
I predicted a
mm,
draw, so it could be a thing of like, you know, Sunderland. Believe it or not, Sunderland win this game, they go second on the table.
mm.
It's weird to think that Sunderland will be second on the table. So teams that you didn't expect to be strong are just stronger, right?
Wow,
So if
second.
Newcastle don't, if
Wow.
Newcastle, yeah, they'll be second on the table. So if Newcastle don't step up,
Who do they play? Everton.
they
Nah,
play
they won't win
Everton.
it. They probably draw. But that still takes them to like
That takes
fifth.
them.
They take-
If they draw that game,
Mm.
yeah, that takes them to fifth. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Ah,
it's definitely
it's a
something to
when
think about.
it's a when will Chelsea compete for the league next season? Avi, that's a good question I keep asking myself. We need to bring AB to the front of the line. AB, please march forward. Let's answer this question.
So do you think? Let's read some comments. Say, do you think Leeds will have? Dara said Leeds will stay up. Have you saying, do you think Slot is under pressure? I see Liverpool wanting him sacked. Well, the hierarchy in Liverpool would not sack him. I think the ownership
They
are
will not
fine with
sack
him.
him now.
And getting the win against Villa in that way
I
has
served
definitely
everybody.
given him it's definitely giving him some credits, has calmed everybody. Let's see Real
I
Madrid.
calm everybody down.
If Real Madrid
Wait,
meet us, if we play Real Madrid and they beat us mercilessly,
oh my days. You guys
I
will start again.
I think we'll start again. We'll start again.
All
People will be
over.
like, whoa, what's going on? Or he makes
What's
some
going
weird
on?
in-game decisions. I think people will be like, whoa, what's going on?
But I think you guys will
SSB
win
said
that game.
United low key is not bad. One game a week as well. Exactly. They have enough time to train. This is actually good for
Practice
them.
is good.
That
Yeah.
getting out of the Carabao Cup was actually a
Exit
good
was
thing.
good. Yeah, it was
And an
good for
early
them
exit was
actually.
good. They focus on training, and that's why they look. Maybe that's why they look better.
Mm,
Maybe
yeah.
that's why. Foxy saying this is why I've been pretty negative for most of our games, especially in the Prem. I have no
Can't
doubt
believe
turn off versus Bilbao and then lose to Brentford away.
to
Brentford
Brentford
away
away.
most likely is a loss for you guys because those Brentford at home are very strong. Believe it or not, they
Oh
are.
wait, I did not even know. Do you know the funny thing? I did not even know that Newcastle fans, like some of them want Eddie Howe out. Like I didn't know that.
I didn't know that, but I mean that's what Foxy
Wow.
is saying. That's what Foxy is saying. So when will Chelsea compete for the league next season?
Harvey, I don't know. That's a big question to answer. I'm not sure. We're so inconsistent. Do you get maybe
Yeah.
okay? Let me put it this way: when we have a world class, an elite goalkeeper, and when the
Mhm.
players we have, when they grow up, when they become more mature, hopefully we compete. We compete someday. How about that?
Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair
We
enough.
compete someday.
Dara saying West Ham live in a bubble that's easily burst. Yeah, that's true. I get. See, they have no. The funny thing, they have bubbles in their stadium. That's what they. They have
Oh
bubbles in
yes,
their stadium.
yes, 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 yes. I wonder why they
No,
have.
they do.
Maybe it's just yeah.
Their style. Say the next two are key. Mbappe and Haaland sink Liverpool, then Slaughterhouse will be back. I was watching a video today of our boy Trent. They were asking Trent,
Yeah, he's
how
coming
he
back.
will feel when he comes
If he
back and whatever,
celebrates, if
whatever.
he scores.
They asked him, will you score? If you score, will you celebrate? And he was like, nah, he would not. But it's so
Mm.
funny to see Trent's back at Liverpool playing for the other side. Ah man, it's so painful, bro. It's so
But
painful.
is he going to
Our
play?
boy, he said what? Wait, I can't hear you. Maybe it's me. Is it me?
I'm muted. I'm
Okay, okay, okay,
muted.
okay.
Sorry.
All right.
I said, are you sure Alonso would use him?
I don't think Alonso will use him, but
I
Alonso
don't
should
think
use
so.
him. He's
Alonso
back
is so weird.
home. He's
Yeah,
back
his
home.
back
Are you
is weird.
serious? You won't even play him at home. You keep him on the
Kingsley,
bench. Do you know
let
that
me tell you something.
that would be so
Mm.
bad? Like to be a whole media thing. Well, what do you guys think? Trent comes back and he doesn't play. You just keep him on
Kingsley,
the bench.
he comes. There are two possibilities when he comes. Three
Wow, that's fucked up,
possibilities.
bro. That's not good.
He comes back, he doesn't play, or he comes back, he plays, he gets a red card, lives in shame, or he comes back and he scores.
I will actually, being the person I am, I'm a Trent fan. I actually don't
Yeah.
mind if he scores if we don't lose. You get what I'm saying?
Okay. Okay.
If
Okay.
we
We'll
don't
see.
lose and Trent scores,
Scores. You take it.
everybody say, look at Kingsley. Say, you guys don't want me to have a good week. You guys don't want me to smile
CSK
and be happy that my team is back to winning.
say, look at Kingsley, your
honestly,
team finally win a match. Oh my goodness, that's crazy.
honestly, like if he comes and he scores but we don't lose, ends in like a 3-1, 2-1, 3-1. I'm
Mm.
fine with it. I'm fine with it.
Yeah, fine.
But we all
Okay.
know that he will not score. He will not score in
You
that
think
game.
so? Free
He will
kick.
score.
Free kick.
Against Mamasdashvili.
Trent is good in free kicks. Oh
Trent
my
is
god. Against
yeah,
Chelsea, we've suffered
Trent is
from
solid.
Trent free kicks. Hmm.
Yeah.
He said Madrid will put Liverpool back to reality.
Yeah.
Reality check.
We'll see. We'll see. The Trent will be off the bench and come on last 10 minutes if Madrid are winning. I'm actually trying lineups for that game to see if Trent is even expected to be in any of the possible lineups. But I don't think he plays. I don't think he plays. Sad. Madrid just won four. Maybe this one that Madrid won 4-0.
Hmm.
Hopefully,
We are
they
really
come and
hot
they
now.
lose.
But
Yeah,
Fox
but
is
they're on
saying, he
fire.
said
They've been winning.
today is the day that shifted for Howie out here. They also want Bond, Pope, and Gordon dropped. Wow. That's crazy.
That's actually crazy. Madrid have
That's
been they
crazy
Madrid they only have one L this season in the
this
league.
season.
In their league, they've played 11 games, 10
Mm,
wins, one loss.
mm.
Is Xabi Alonso about to do a win streak again with Real Madrid?
You know, Xabi Alonso is a former player of Liverpool. I hope you know.
I know now. Is he about to do a win streak with Real Madrid? Wow.
Winning streak, maybe.
Like
But
what he
Dara
did
is
at
saying, he said,
Leverkusen. Like or
tr-
maybe undefeated streak. Like they don't lose for like a
again,
long. Maybe he's about
a
to. I
long
mean, that's what
time.
I'm saying. Who knows, right?
Oh
Who
my
knows?
God. But he's top of the league, right? I'm sure he'll be
He's
top of the league.
he's top of the league. Yeah.
Oh, you'll probably win it.
So do you think Trent regrets leaving? If he does regret leaving, I think he will not open his mouth and say that though. If he regrets leaving, he will not say it.
We'll see.
It's
No,
because it's like
that will
yeah,
make Real Madrid fans angry. I
they
don't
will
think
not be
he'll do that.
happy. But
Yeah.
it would have been nice to still have Trent. I'm not going to lie to you. Like it would have been nice. Imagine Trent, Florian Wirtz. That's a
Mm,
super team. It's a
true, true,
super
true,
team.
true.
I don't see the reason why he left. But
Bayern PSG, I can't wait. I can't wait. Damn. Damn. People will be in tears this midweek. Some
yeah.
teams will be in tears.
Said
Yeah.
Bond isn't great left back, gets cut out too much. Especially
But
against pace.
Dambon is not even a left back. Like is Dambon a left back?
I don't
If
know
you
why he
look at
plays left. I
Dambon
don't
as
know why
a
he
center
plays.
back,
I don't
yeah,
even know why he plays left back
yeah.
for Newcastle.
I used to think Dambon was a center back. Do you get what
He
I'm saying? So
definitely
I'm
gives
surprised that,
center back build,
yeah,
but
because he doesn't have pace at all. In fact, I don't know now. You know what I thought of, Dambon
mm,
or Uncle Tosin? Who do I take? I think I take Dambon all day long.
of course, of course.
Um,
Are you
it's far
serious?
better
Of
than
course.
Foxy. Would you
PSG,
take Uncle Tosin? Let us know, please.
Say
Can
PSG, Bayern versus PSG will be a very interesting match.
mm,
We're about to see we're about to see the rematch of what we saw in the Club
Vikings.
World Cup. We're about to
Yeah,
see
I'll
a
see again.
rematch again. Maybe this time around, Bayern will have answers for PSG, and then
Mm,
we'll see. Well, to be tough, you can't off the cuff. You cannot say who is going to win, but
true.
we'll see. Say Bon has played there at times at his ex club Brighton. Yeah. So why does Lewis Hall not play? Lewis Hall.
Well, Luis Hall from Chelsea, you know the one, the youth boy we sold
Oh
to
yeah,
New.
Hall
He's
from
really
Chelsea.
good.
Yeah, yeah,
He's really
yeah,
he's actually, you know the funny thing, Luis Hall is actually a midfielder that
yeah.
Chelsea converted to a left back. He can play left back, but now Eddie Howe just uses him as left back, right? He said,
But
eh,
defensively, will you take Lewis Hall? Lewis Hall is young now. He's just like 21. So
say, would you take Luis
will
Hall
you will
over
you take will you like if you're Eddie Howe,
over Dampon?
will you play Lewis Hall in that position over Dambon if Dambon might be
If he
offering more
has the pace,
defensively?
you can use the anyways.
Also,
Who plays at
Dambon too
center
for headers, set piece
height?
situation.
Oh,
There's a
Dampon
height
is
there,
really
it's
tall.
tall. So
Is really
I don't
tall.
know, but is it you can do it. Yeah, it depends on Eddie Howe. I don't know why
It
he's making
depends
that
on the
decision.
winger. If you are going against a very pacey winger, brother, it's better you start Luis Hall and forget the sentiments. Do
Yeah.
you get what I'm saying? If it's a team that are very hard on set pieces,
Oh,
then
but
Dambon
what
should be
he's
the
saying,
one starting.
injury issues. He only
Yeah,
returned to the squad today. Once he's hundred
yeah,
percent, he should be starting. But fans fear Bond will still get picked ahead of him.
ahead of
Lewis Hall
him.
is brilliant. Future England left back if he stays fit. Yeah, yeah, that's true. That's true. But
Oh,
can't this guy
Livramento.
play the Livermento? Yeah, why I was going to say can't
He
Livermento
can
play
play
the
left
other
or
side?
right. Can play
But
left or right.
then
Livramento.
Trippier, I don't know if they want Trippier to. Oh, he's injured too. It's a big miss as well.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Livramento is always injured. Always since Chelsea, there's always injury problems everywhere. Wow,
Yeah,
Chelsea
but
has
how
also produced a lot of players.
Chelsea, man,
Yeah, we have.
Chelsea. But how are you guys thinking? How do you guys feel about the table? How the table is looking after most of the match week 10 games have been played?
Okay,
I
now
mean,
we can
it's just
judge
it's just one. I mean, everybody say 10 games, 10 games, 10 games.
10 games.
We've seen a lot in 10 games, right?
Oh my God, we've seen
Maybe-
Liverpool lose 4 games.
Man, we've seen us lose 4.
10 games.
The funny thing is we've not drawn a game this season.
I know.
Either
Is
we
either
win
lose or win,
or we
or you
lose.
lose.
And
Oh
for
my days.
Arsenal, they only have one draw, 8
And
wins,
one loss.
one loss, and that loss is to us.
And they could have easily drawn that game.
They could have easily drawn that game.
Kingsley.
Mhm. Mhm.
Arsenal 25 points, Manchester City 19. 6 points difference.
But the title
Uh,
race is still on. It's still
it's
on
still
because
open. It's
it's
still
6
open.
points
It's still
between
open.
Arsenal
It's
and
still
City,
open.
7 points between
Mm.
us and Arsenal. It's still open.
And even Bournemouth too.
Yeah.
Even Tottenham 17 points. 8 points. 8 points is not so far, but you talk of people for the guys below Liverpool and City, they will probably
Mm.
need to beat Manchester City, take points off Manchester City and Liverpool.
Do you
That's
know
the only way.
the interesting race this season is going to be interesting. The race this season for first to seventh will be very interesting. Like
Mm,
from the of course person that wins the title
mm,
to the seventh position. That first to seven will be very
mm.
competitive. On it will be a very competitive
Yes,
fight.
because if you lose a game
Or first to
or you
eight,
draw a game,
first to
you
in
drop
fact
down.
there's almost like a 1 point between everybody. Like
Yeah,
twenty
yeah,
five 25 to Arsenal, City to
yeah.
Liverpool 1 point, right?
In fact,
Liverpool Bournemouth same point.
from
From
fifth, from
fifth
fourth,
to
from fourth to 11th is 3 points.
it's three
That's
points.
one loss. One loss. You
Yeah,
lose one game,
you're
boom,
done.
you are down to 11th.
I think that's why
Do you get
Annie
what
Slot
I'm
is
saying?
taking. That's why Annie Slot is taking the Prem games even more serious. So
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see.
Because
Yeah,
if you guys did not win match Aston Villa,
that's not yeah,
you guys will be 12th. I hope you know. Or 11th.
yeah, yeah. That win was
That's very
so crucial. was
So
so key.
critical. Yeah.
Um, so Arsenal have 3 goals conceded. They are coming for Chelsea 15. SSB has been saying this
Oh,
every stream.
what's that?
10
What has
games
he been
Premier
saying?
League. You know the whole Chelsea 15
Peter, you saw
every
the post
stream,
of
man.
Peter Check. Peter Check says he's following Arsenal just to check if they his
Wow.
own opinion was he doesn't think Arsenal will do the 15, will beat Chelsea's record. The reason he gave was he said at this point in time, during their own time, Chelsea only
Mm,
considered 2 goals.
mhm,
And those 2 goals were in a single game.
mhm.
Do you get what I'm saying? But Arsenal, when they come to Stamford Bridge, they will concede. I'm sure of that. If you have any doubts, they will concede.
That's some good takes. Let me read some comments.
Yeah.
Foxy saying 10 games and no Isa goal still. It will click. Foxy, you're just on this Isa active, Foxy. If you
Whining.
said, guys, chill, it's November. No one is about to win the title in November. To be
No,
fair,
we're not
nobody.
talking
No,
of the
we're not
race.
talking
We're
about.
talking of the
We're talking
race,
about how
right?
close it is. Actually, not
Yeah.
that anybody has it. To be
Yeah.
fair, I'm now feeling like what AB saying is becoming more real. Of like
Mm,
Arsenal, yes, they're the most stable team, but you can't really say that
mm.
they will win this league because it's too soon.
No,
It's
no,
too
it's a
soon.
long, it's a long
There's no
time.
the gap is not that
Yeah.
clear. It's not that clear. So
Yeah.
whoever loses out of City and Liverpool is out of the title race. I still think
But
that's
when you
true,
guys meet, I want 2 of you to draw. That would be perfect for me.
There will be a winner
Two
in
of
that
you.
game. There will be a winner
You
in that
think
game,
so?
most likely.
Draw is
There will
perfect.
be a winner in that game,
A
but
draw
we'll
is
see. We'll see
perfect.
what happens. Because Doku
A
would
draw is
run at Conor
perfect.
Bradley. Doku would run at Conor Bradley. Like Conor Bradley better know
Conor
what he's
Bradley will
doing.
get a you will get a yellow card. Just
Doku
prepare.
will run at him.
And probably
Checky
we will
and
we
Robertson.
will we will see a Soboslai and
Ah
right back
man,
again all over.
maybe we'll see Sobosai. I don't know. I don't know. My coach is yeah, he's full of surprises. Looking at the first 10 games, I see City catching us now. Haaland difference maker. Gyökeres won't score enough. It's not a 100-meter race, it's a marathon. That's kind of true because you know what crossed my
That's
mind today? What crossed my mind today was one statement that you always make on the stream. You're always like, oh, City depends on Haaland, City depends on Haaland. But then it crossed my mind, I was like, but of course, they need to depend on their player. I
on
know,
their
like they need to depend on
on
their
their
goal
goal
scorer.
scorer.
Like as
Yeah.
long as you keep him as fit as possible and
If
he
he
keeps on
stays
doing
fit
this,
throughout, they'll
then
be
you
hard
should
to
rely
stop
on
because
him.
you yeah, because almost every game, even in the Aston Villa game, he scored, but he was offside, right?
Yeah.
He scored,
You should
he
rely
hit
on,
his
he
this
was the
thing
difference maker
probably.
at Brentford. Right? He's the
Yeah,
reason why they won at Brentford. So if you can keep him fit and he keeps on scoring, he's the best striker in
scoring,
the
yeah.
league right now. So it's like, of course, I have the best striker in the league. I just need to make sure my team is solid defensively. And I do all
Yeah.
I can to make sure my striker stays
And
fit and keeps on scoring.
Pep Guardiola has gone into a counter-attacking team, which is perfect for Haaland. There's always space.
Just send the
Always
ball.
space.
Just give the ball up or give the
Always
ball.
space.
Just send the ball. As long as he touches that ball and is facing your keeper, hold your breath
Yeah.
because he might score. I did today against
Eh,
Petrovic. I held my breath. He scored. I was like, no, Petrovic, go. And the way he put his
Petrovic
pass,
is
the way
even
he
an
put that
average
first
keeper.
goal, the way he put that
Petrovic is
first
even
goal
an
past
average keeper.
Petrovic, the way he put the first goal past Petrovic, no
He didn't
chance. You're
stand a
not catching
chance.
that.
Petrovic was even like 2 seconds slow. He's
No
dived when the ball
chance.
was already in the net. I was just
Yes,
like, come on,
no
Petrovic.
chance.
Yeah.
Yeah, Petro, even the second goal, he took it around him. Its second goal, he took it around him. The save that Petrovic had against
Mm.
Haaland, I would have made it a hat trick. He took it
Mm.
up. He put the ball up, and Petrovic managed
Yes,
to hit
yeah.
it down. He was lucky because if Haaland struck that, put his laces through that ball, it's going
Mhm.
in. But we'll see. Says only November and Haaland has 17 goals already this season, 13 Prem, 4 UCL. It's actually crazy. 13
That's
Prem
mad.
goals. 13
That's
Prem
mad,
goals is what
actually.
people hope to do the
That's
whole
mad.
season.
For the
This guy
whole
is doing
season,
it by
and
November.
then
This is November 2nd. And he's
and
already doing, I mean, November
AB
10
same
for
with
some people, but
you.
it's already
AB
13
same with
Prem goals.
you. Mm.
Hmm.
Oh my goodness.
I
How
think,
many goals? What was AB's prediction for Haaland in terms of goals? I think it's
AB,
40. AB,
what's your prediction for Haaland again? I think
I
AB
think
said
AB
like
has been
40
saying
goals,
40 or 50
40
goals.
to 50
40 or
league
50.
goals or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
But crazy, man. It's actually
Say
crazy.
Pep is a unique coach. Ah, Kingsley. I just wish and just you just spend the day with Pep Guardiola, just be around him. Oh God,
What will you get from
Kingsley.
being around Pep?
Kingsley,
What will
even
he tell you?
the
24 hours
aura,
with Pep.
ah, the aura of just being around, you just improve. You can't tell me you be around that kind of person and your tactical mind and everything doesn't improve. Brother, the next person you meet in your league, whatever the league is, you are winning. Straight
Mm,
up. Just by spending
mm.
24 hours with Pep. You
But
ask him all the questions you want to ask him.
mm,
24 hours with Pep, I'll bombard him with questions. My brother. Pep will even that 24 hours will be
he
a
said Pep,
nightmare for you.
AB said Pep, in my opinion, uses players to motivate himself rather than try to motivate his players like most managers do. That's an interesting take.
Wait,
Say
uses players to motivate
Kane has
himself.
20 goals so far this season for Bayern in all competitions. And I think what Haaland has 17 goals. Oof. But in all competitions, in all including national games, I think Haaland has
How are we
25.
counting national now? He has 26, including international games. But international games, he's playing against teams that are not strong,
Okay. But it
brother.
counts. It counts. Every goal counts. If they do you know
I
the
know,
funny
but if
thing, if there's one
yeah,
player that can get to that 1,000 goals, right?
quick,
After C Ronaldo does it,
it's
I think
Haaland.
it's Erling
It's
Haaland.
Haaland.
I think it's Erling
Haaland,
Haaland.
he already has 200 and something now, almost 300 goals. I think so.
I
Let
don't
me
even
just
know if
find it.
Haaland is in it. I don't even know if Haaland is in his prime.
Prime Kingsley.
Maybe
When he
there's
scored,
more for him.
look at this. When he scored, remember when he scored that 50 odd goals? Remember 3 seasons
Mm.
ago. What did you think? Now you are seeing what he's doing now. Then what would he do in the future?
Don't tell me Erling Haaland will become so good, he's become a winger, start dribbling. What else does he have up his sleeve?
No.
Become a 10.
Oh
Erling
my
Haaland
god.
become a 10. So including national games, has one goal. Isak, including national games, has one goal this season.
Fox is back
That is a
again.
hill that Foxy would stay on and die
Oh
on.
my
Isak
days.
flopping.
Oh my
Yeah,
days.
Foxy is
It's
enjoying
actually
this,
true,
man.
right?
Foxy is enjoying this. It's some way, same way Pep will continue to do everything necessary until Haaland scores 50 prem goals
Oh,
this
I see what AB is saying. So more or less like Pep tries to like when one of his players scored, that young boy that Chelsea almost bought, right? When
Yeah.
he scored, he was so happy, clapping for him. Do you get what I'm saying? Doing like this, do you get so? Is more or less like trying to see his work through the player. Like 2 seasons ago, 3 seasons ago, we always saw Pep criticize Haaland, but you
Mm.
see what Haaland is doing now.
Yes, it's improving him, man.
Yes, so that's the thing. So, and I know sometimes we've criticized Pep in the past. Oh, he doesn't improve players X, Y, Z, but that's not true.
Do you
I
know?
don't
Do you
think
know?
so.
Do you know the take I have? I actually feel like this season, what these 10 games have given me. Read the initial comment, Kings. The initial comment is Pep used. Oh yeah, Pep used Messi to. I read it in my head. I didn't read it out loud. I read it in my head.
Okay.
Pep used Messi to motivate himself, i.e., challenge him to make Messi to make challenge himself to make Messi the best in the world,
Best in the world.
including selling players like Ronaldinho, Deco, etc. Same
That
way,
was it.
Pep will
Yeah.
continue to do everything necessary until Haaland scores 50 prem goals in a season. That makes sense,
Wow.
AB. That actually makes a
That
lot of
would be
sense.
much. That would
Makes a
be
lot of sense.
much.
I can't wait to see. I can't wait to see how much more Haaland could improve, because even right now is already like, whoa, this is
Oh.
amazing. Like one of the most elite goal scorers in the world. In fact, world class in that level of goal scoring. We've said on this
Mm,
trip several times that we don't yet classify Haaland overall as a world class player. But then if he's adding all this extra stuff to his game, it's just a little bit, right? But just what he's already showing like world class potential at this point. Because
mm,
if Erling Haaland is picking up the ball, running through people and scoring,
mm.
that is almost Messi type of level. Haaland is going through one,
Easy.
two, three
Ha-
players and he's
Haaland,
scoring. That's
Haaland,
almost
Haaland
Messi type
rich.
of level. If he's able to take pick
Haaland
one,
rich. Haaland reached 300 goals faster than Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo.
Hmm.
My God, Kingsley. And you know when he reaches 300 goal in the Club World Cup,
Yeah.
he said
He
Pep
said
had
Pep
to
had to
sell.
sell Ronaldinho, of course, a legend, but he wasn't a great influence for people like Messi. Ronaldinho
Yeah,
was partying every
but
night. His prime was already over by the time he joined his AC Milan. I feel like Ronaldinho was mostly
yeah,
entertainment, right? He was just mostly an entertainer. So
didn't really care about the game like that. He did care, but
mm,
it's just to show people his dribbling skills, samba. It was just, anyways. They didn't
fair
really
enough.
care. Those are players didn't really care so much about achievements, right? Say Foxy, but most managers wouldn't sell Ronaldinho, Deco, even Eto, and even Zlatan when he did. Yeah, those they were really good then, especially Deco.
But Pep is
Deco.
interesting though. Pep really doesn't give a
Yeah.
shit. He doesn't give a shit how good you are, except you're Messi. He doesn't really care.
No, but Messi, he
Wow.
brought Messi from the youth academy, right?
But Pep really loves Messi though. Pep really loves Messi. Like,
He was Messi's coach, right?
yeah, he
Was
loves
Messi's
Messi.
coach.
Like
Yeah.
he loves like genuinely. Like I see what AB is saying. Like he loves Messi.
Mm.
And maybe Messi was actually really key to what he wanted to do. So and for Haaland, maybe Haaland is really key to what he's doing at City at this point, right?
He
So
said David Joe swapped Zlatan for Eto. Yeah. And that one in the Champions League. That was a masterclass move. That's true.
yeah. But
That's
anyways,
true.
final thoughts.
Final thought is I'm happy Nuno has won his first game. I'm
Mm-hmm,
waiting to see when Sean Dykes will win his first game.
mm-hmm,
Do you get what I'm saying? Because I'm not still convinced, but maybe that's just me, right? For Haaland, we already know who he is. This boy is a beast. Do
yeah.
you get what I'm saying? He's a goal machine.
Mm-hmm.
So we just all defenders, and you know what they are praying for? They are praying for Haaland to be absent. All defenders in the yes,
Fact.
including Chelsea. Imagine Haaland meeting Chaloba and Achimpong.
Hmm.
How what a disaster that would be. But Achimpong will learn that day. He will get some defensive lessons from Haaland, like how to defend a world class striker. He will
Hmm.
learn. But hopefully it's Fafana. We see what happens. But Bournemouth have been extremely impressive too.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see where they go. But that table, people will see by next week, people will start to drop like flies again. So we'll see.
Yeah, I'm really impressed. Like you said, I'm really impressed by Haaland and his game. He's to me right now,
Mm.
Hurricane. Maybe Hurricane is just
He's
might
just
be
a
the
bit
only striker
better
that is
because of
just as good.
experience.
But
Because
then
of
right
experience.
now, I just feel like Haaland is the best. At least I can say confidently
The
that
Premier
Haaland is
League.
the best striker in the
In
league,
the Premier.
Premier League.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
In terms of Europe and in the world, that's a debate that I'm always open to like having. But then he's
So
really good.
yeah.
He's actually very, very impressive. So
Mhm.
it's actually interesting that you see certain chances that some strikers miss. But when it comes
So
to Erling Haaland, that thought doesn't cross your mind.
seriously, Joao
That thought
Pedro's
doesn't cross
chance.
your mind.
Haaland has a hat trick in that game against Tottenham. Hey.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. But let's see, man. I'm excited to see
Yeah.
what's going to happen as we keep on moving forward, in this season. It's just 10 games in, so we can't really say anything. It's just 10
We
games
say
in.
it's just
So
10 games. Before you know, we've done 15. We've
yeah.
done 20.
So let's see. Let's see what happens.
We'll
But
see.
anyways, you guys, thank you guys for joining our stream. SSB, AB, Foxy, um, Harvey came back. Harvey's been a while. Dara joined. Every single person that
Dorcas.
commented, Dorcas as
CFC
well.
gamer
You guys, Ikena
was
even
there
came
too.
too as well. I think
Okay,
Ikena
now,
came
yeah.
too as well.
Yeah.
So thank you guys
Yeah.
for joining 5:30 p.m. CST, guys. Every single day. You
Mhm.
guys subscribe if you've not done so. We're on the way to 3K before the end of the year. Like this video, and we'll see you guys tomorrow after the Sunderland Everton game. We'll come and talk about it and many more. See you guys tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your day. Good morning, good evening, good night, wherever you're streaming from. Bye.
Bye.